Hey folks, time to put the tire chains back on the back of the tractor. So that's what we're doing. We take the tire chains off in the summertime. Sometimes we leave them on in the summertime for crawling around the woods, but putting them back on, got some snow blowing to do. Really nice to be working in a dry shop. Very grateful. Outside it's probably
30 below.
No, it's not 30 below. It's probably 10, somewhere in there. And inside the shop, here, this part of the shop, this 40 by 60 portion of it is probably, this morning was probably 60 degrees, 55. Now that we open the door, it cools off very fast. We're not using these heaters yet in here. This heat's actually coming from the Blaze King wood stove that's in another portion of the building. So, and it's working out pretty good. All right, here we go. There we go. Yep. There we go. I'd say they're about a 50 pounds, 60 pounds of chain. Oh, yep. Yep. You hold on. So what we'll do here.
Get them walking.
Okay, now keep giving me some slack. Where's Harley?
Harley!
I love it. When you're not doing anything and you don't need help, they're like, hey, can I give you a hand? And then like you're dragging hands around, they're like, see ya!
Come over here, Harley.
I was talking about the other one.
Oh,
The other three. So you're going to, Harley, you're going to grab the middle right here.
Yeah.
You're going to help feed it. First, we want to make sure this isn't too far down this side.
yeah.
And you want it here. You want a nice symmetrical, right? You don't want it this wide and then that wide. Kevin, thank you. Kevin's one of our customers for the yard care. Maybe he'll sell us his tractor one of these days. No, because if he sells his tractor, it means he's moving. So we'll get a different tractor. But yeah, thank you for the bungees, and we're putting them to use. I can't speak for the rest of my family, but this stuff I love. Cold weather, pushing snow. Oh yeah. No bugs. Okay. And this one's a little miscombobulated. We'll just see how it goes. A little slack. Here's my slacker. I tell you, Dawn helped us fix this tractor last year, and it's running flawlessly. Seriously, Dawn, thank you. It's doing good. We're babying it, and look forward to seeing you soon. I've been trying to get over there and see you. I've just been, whew.
They're missing, up there on the edge.
How many?
So in the middle, they're missing. Just three.
Missing.
Just three of them.
Yeah.
And then I got those.
One
Two.
missing over here?
No, there's two that are on, so you still have some on.
There's three that are over here.
Well, it's on the side. I'm talking about the main.
Oh.
So
what happened here, Brady?
Hudson's plowing.
No.
So basically when you're plowing your first snow, you're just really trying to drive it in, get a pack of snow there so you don't knock the gravel out of the way.
Right.
And some of these rocks are good size on these driveways.
Right.
So it's you're going along, it's bam, you hit, you know, a high rock, and it shakes the bolts loose on
Right.
the
Right.
on the plow. They take a beating.
Right.
So the name of the game is just to kind of skim it
Right.
and get that packed in. Maybe you're 1 or 2. We got like 6-8 inches. We got 6 one time, and then a couple 2 or 3 the next time.
Right.
So it shakes these plows up pretty good. But as that snow packs, it's smoother.
Right.
It's smooth. And you go from pat, pat, pat to.
Right.
And we've moved a lot of snow before. It's just
Right.
we did it with snowblowers and tractors, and we didn't own a plow truck down in lower 48.
Right.
We just used our equipment.
Right.
So
There you go. So I think what Brady's going to do is go to the hardware store. You're going to go to the hardware store and maybe get some more bolts and then put those in for the next snowstorm. I think that is the plan, right, Brady? You're going to go get some more bolts?
Yeah, but I'm gonna go use take a different truck.
Okay, perfect. All right, we'll get
See 'em?
that plow all fixed up. Very good. Good find. There you go. Nice. So that kind of helps
I can
us.
just reach back and do it. It's not ideal, but it works great.
Right, and it kind of saves your shoulder.
I need to figure out something for this to do a chute
Right.
deflector.
Right.
We'll get there.
Yeah. And it just kind of saves his shoulder so he doesn't have to keep arching back for hours and hours.
Right, then you're reaching back, you get tractor rib.
Yeah, exactly.
Start fighting.
It's innovative. I like it. Biscuits and gravy are ready.
Oh, fantastic.
And scrambled eggs.
I'll put this back in here for a second.
All right. Very pretty
I
though.
think it's probably 10.
Oh yes, I would say it's definitely Route 10.
Somewhere else. You know, the nose will tell you, because if it's like 10 and below, like 10 to 0, it takes about 30 seconds for the nose hairs to start freezing. If it's 0, or 5 to below, 1 or 2 breaths,
That's true.
and your nose hairs start freezing up. If it's 10, 20 below, you walk outside and cough. It
Yes.
just
Very true.
and then you get used to it.
That's true.
And at 10, 20 below, your eyelashes freeze immediately. The fluid in your eyes starts to freeze up,
True.
and you find out what you're made of. I'll start wearing gloves like as I'm working. It's because you're not moving.
Yeah.
I can't stand gloves. I love them. They're great, but
Yeah.
they're just, I don't know.
Yep. I think they have good and bad to them. Do you need to eat? You're fasting? All right. Bye, bud. All right, so one of the biggest ways that we remove snow here in Alaska is just with the basic snow shovels. Now, snow shovels are great for removing snow because they do not require much maintenance, they don't require fuel, plus they are very, very affordable. Now, we usually use two types of snow shovels. Of course, there are many you can use, but this one here is our favorite. This is the one-piece polypropylene Remco snow shovel. Now, we got ours for like 75 bucks at our local hardware store here in Willow, but I'm sure you can find them a little cheaper online. This is our go-to shovel. We have not found any shovel that we love better than this. This is actually a non-stick surface, and this shovel is also popular to use for things like commercial fishing, meat, seafood, and poultry. It's just kind of one of those all over like really, really good shovels. Now it's about 13 inches wide here, and the hand and this part here is about 16 inches, and then the whole thing it's probably about 38 inches or so long. So we absolutely love this shovel. Love, 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 love. All right, now this bad boy here, I think it's called a sleigh snow shovel. Now we use this one a little bit less than the other red one, but this one has its place as well. This one here can clear large volumes of snow with not as many passes as the red shovel. So it's really good for moving large amounts of snow, and you don't have to bend down. So it's really friendly if you have a bad back, because you basically can just push it and go. So the scoop on this thing is huge. Let's measure it here. You've got almost about 25 inches that way, and about 22 inches from side to side. So this thing actually can hold quite a bit of snow in it versus the red one. If you guys can see that there. So, but again, you know, I feel like they each have their own place as a tool to remove snow here in Alaska. Now you might be asking, when do we choose to do the walk-behind blower versus the tractor snowblower? Generally, we will use the tractor snowblower for the larger areas where we don't want to have to handle the snow 2 times or 3 times. It just basically flings the snow so far you don't have to ever shovel it again. And then we use this walk-behind snowblower here for walkways and smaller driveways. Now this chute here does not fling snow like the tractor snowblower, so sometimes, you know, you can only get the snow to go so far, and then you have to blow it again to move it even further. So sometimes the snow that this throws, you have to blow it again, so it'll get blown actually 2 times. And a perk to these walk-behind snowblowers here is you don't have to be skilled to run a tractor, which I am not. These are also fairly easy to use, and these can do tasks in more of the tight spaces where the tractor would have quite a hard time getting in the tighter spots. These snowblowers, you know, they get as fancy as you would think. You could probably get a decent one for $700 to $1,500 depending on some of the features that you would be looking for. This one here is a Craftsman snowblower, and it does a pretty good job overall. No complaints yet. Now, although this walk-behind snowblower and the tractor snowblower do require maintenance and fuel to operate, where obviously, you know, the snow shovels do not require that, they can save you so much time moving snow. So hand shoveling snow can take quite a while, and if you put this in the area or even the tractor snowblower in that specific area, it can save you so much time. So that is one of the perks to the walk-behind snowblower and also the tractor snowblower. Now the next and last thing we're going to talk about on how we remove snow here in Alaska is technically not removing snow, but it's just helping not slip when the snow does turn to ice, and that is traction gravel. Now the reason why traction gravel is so great is because it can help with those icy, snowy, slippy conditions so you do not fall and break a rib. I cannot tell you how many people that I know in Alaska that have broken ribs because they have slipped on the ice, or they've broken their leg bones or anything. It is a real thing. It really happens here. And this traction gravel is like gold when it is a sheet of ice here, usually by December, January, when it stops snowing. It is just a sheet of ice everywhere, and it is very treacherous. And that is where this traction gravel, again, is like gold in the wintertime. Now this is about a 50 to 55 pound bag here of traction gravel. You can probably get a bag like this for about $6 to $12, depending on the store that you purchase it from. We just made our own this year, so this is probably a lot less than that amount, but either way, you can definitely buy traction gravel at certain stores here in Alaska. Now there's different types of gravel you can use. This is just what we have here. But again, it just depends on what you buy, but this is better than nothing. And then one more thing, before you put your traction gravel down, you want to make sure that you have a good base layer. You kind of push the snow down, you've plowed it down, and then you apply your traction gravel, because if you don't, this is what it will look like. It'll just go right into your snow, and it doesn't really do anything for you as it sinks. So you see it sinks into the snow here, and it's not going to do much if it's all the way down here at the bottom. So you want to just put it on your nice plowed surface and not right on the snow. All right, guys, we want to thank you for joining us here in Alaska. If you guys have watched this video all the way through to the very end, we're at -4 Fahrenheit this morning. What are you guys, and where are you at? Let me know your temperatures in the comments, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching, you guys.